I'm just waiting for it to show on my phone that it switched over. Okay. And as you recall, right after the Lafayette Drifts was Ryan Falls, where the demo took place. So you actually miss about 3 areas: the Charred Passage, the Airy Passage, all the way up to Longren, where you wind up getting Karina, and then the drifts up to Eterna, where you figure out what actually happened to Eterna and end up with Morley there. After that, it's all back to the space for the demo for the time being here until we get past that boss at the end of the demo on the ship. So now, let's just continue going through here. We got a couple of side quests that we know of here in the field because... So as I was saying... Unfortunately, we don't have Explode, but we'll make do without it. So we got him in that class. We got them in 2 different classes. I kind of wanted to keep him with his standard class, but I also wanted to keep myself in the standard class. Or keep Val in his, that way he'd be fire. Have a bit more speed and larger number of attacks. So right now we're just going to be making our way around the fallow step here, gathering everything again in the actual game, and taking on the couple of side quests. Now, there are a couple elemental areas here, but I don't even know if we're going to be able to do them. We'll see how things go when it comes to that. And as we've seen from the Drift and the Charred and Airy Passage, wherever there's ruins where people used to live, there's like level 50 enemies, which is probably a challenge for way later on in the game, it seems. Sorry if it might freeze up a bit. Gundam Breaker did that while I was playing that for myself in the middle of a quest, so it was very weird to me too. And the main reason I'm not using them the entire time is because you can't get into fights to gain money and experience and everything when you're on the Picouls. And they do run rather quickly in this game, so... In my personal thought, I've found that you could actually still traverse... You could actually pretty much still traverse most of the step without them pretty quickly while sprinting. So for those of you wondering what you've got for pre-order or having pre-ordered it is, well, for the demo version they gave you the Gladius, the Brave Blade, the Great Sword for the Rune Knight that we could buy at Aethearn, and then they gave you this costume here. And both the Gladius and the Brave Blade are stronger than the Guard's Blade and the Felshian, which is the first sword you find. See, this is the first sword you find on your way in the Charred Passage. And even the Felshian is, or even the Gladius, sorry, is a little stronger than that is. And the costume was part of the pre-order, along with something else I don't know. Oh yeah, we also got a lance, which I've sold the lance and the falx, which was the great sword he had for the one class.
This trip to the Mana Tree is way more fun than I thought it would be. Hima and me crossing the steppe together. If only we could do this for the rest of our days. What a dream.
Let me see. Where I don't know.
Nope, just short of reaching it. Okay.
Yes. That's a circle. Yes.
I see a number of
Yes.
item sparkles laying on the ground over here. At least two. I think I saw a third. Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Do I... Let me check something before we get too much further in this. Alright, yes, I still have the game audio muted. Sorry about that. At least I have subtitles on, so even though you couldn't hear him say that, you were able to see what was being said still. Yes, I've made it... Although I do like the look of the Brave Blade, I actually gave it the appearance of the Falchion. And I made him the class he had in the demo just because I like to have access to both of the elementals on someone right now. And unfortunately, Luna for him is the lance. Weirdly enough, for both of them, it's the same class, just a different bit of setup on skills. Actually, makes me wonder, is it called the same thing? No, they both use fans, but this is Nightblade. They use the same weapons, but I guess it's not the same class. Or it could just be like a different variation of it. I'm not going to really know until I actually go and look into that.
Let's go. Go faster.
That's the ocean in the distance, right?
Look at the way it sparkles in the sun.
I gotta get closer. Neil's excitement is infectious. I can't wait to see the highway.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Alright.
You're mine. You think you can handle this?
Oops. Nope, hold on. Helps me either way, but I meant to hit the button that'll trigger the Luna orb.
Looks like I'm powered up.
Alright, so I do know we do actually have some wind and moon elemental here in the step from the demo that we can grab some points off of, although unless I switch those two around or give one to Vel, we actually have them maxed off right now. Well, no, I'd have to give him the moon because I already gave him the wind for the Rune Knight so that he could max off the skills on that. Alright, looks like we do have something over here. Yes, and I think this is actually one of the things I first saw that I overlooked when we started up
That's
here.
where the pick-me up.
So along with those granting elementite, they do actually recover your health and MP some, so if you see a Meridian or one of those nearby, definitely, and you need to heal, definitely grab them to recover some. Meridian will heal you completely though. This way I'll probably use some of this syrup to get a few more pieces of chocolate at the harbor just to have it on stock for when we need it later. gonna have to worry about needing it immediately. Nice. It's just enough to get it. And there's the one side quest. I guess we'll head towards him and grab that one. 2 over here.
Yes.
And I will be able to easily tell you what else was from the pre-purchase. Because it should still be on Steam what it tells you you're given for it. So that was the guy that wanted us to clear out the Nemesis Moldair. Alright, nice. That one quickly. Probably actually be the best for those two at least is to get them the weapons from the harbor before taking on the elemental Ares. Maybe even updating Val's armor as well. Alright. Looks like it's still gonna, unfortunately, be a number of fights before they hit level 10.
1,000 times at this point, and yet everything seems to be used to.
I bet it's your attitude adjustment that's doing the trick. Your important mission from the Moon Elemental is making you see the world through fresh eyes.
I do have a duty now as the Elm of the Moon.
Alright, we'll get that marked off. And this requires darkness, which I don't have yet. As we have seen some like darkness, fire, and water elementites around even in the first like 3 areas. So that spot up there I think is darkness related, so we're unable to grab it.
Burning with power.
Since those give you elemental points and there's like plot things and other mechanics that give you them early on where you don't really need an excess amount, I'm going to probably save the clovers for when we start getting to the point where we have a lot of skills that need quite a few of them. And we look like we're going to be running short on them. Alright, what do we got here? There you are.
Rare item.
Check the fall over here.
What was that weird bell all about? You're telling me that fools did show up every morning?
The ghouls have very acute hearing, and we must train them.
Sounds great. The Coles will always be welcome in this convoy.
You can see some syrup and another item on the ground over here.
Got some syrup. Let's rest up.
That's a meridian. Good to have. Good to have for fast travel and saving. Fortunately, he used that and there was no one near it. I thought I wound up getting knocked out of it. here. Some more money, that's always nice.
Got some syrup.
Oh, there is a nemesis down here. Which is funny because we had like 2 nemesis in the Lafayette drifts that we weren't actually able to take out. So we'll even have to come back for that. And here's this new mechanic with the Luna Orb.
The flow of time is unstable.
Chests that are already chests that have already been looted. If they have the thing for the Luna Spirit flying around them, you
Take
can
this.
use it. Use the globe. And the globe will reset time to before the chest got taken, allowing you to grab it.
They weren't so tough.
Nice, the Killer Bee Core Stone, and that was... It's a mechanic he mentions, but he doesn't mention until you get to the harbor, if I recall, and you actually, I don't think, get any of the Core Stones. Take up these ads. Oh, darn, okay. Let me throw a candy on myself. Nice, we got him. And we all hit level 10 from fighting him. Very, very, very nice. And there's the Core Stone. Chest over here.
This might be useful.
Yeah, Val, money is very useful. Alright, we don't really need those. Since I never used the one thing and everyone got healed up when we leveled.
Grizzly.
So a couple items here, then we'll head back down to check out those couple of spots down there on the map.
Almost preserved.
Oh, you taught us how to be a good alm back in D&D. Alms must follow a healthy lifestyle. Early bed, early rise, stuff like that.
That's been my practice this whole time. I guess I'm doing okay in my role already.
You need to learn how to cut loose, Morley.
Oh, Marla, that was such a interesting and cute thing. It gets us up here, though I think if you time that right enough, it takes you all the way up.
Help us out. Let's ride this whirlwind.
Yeah, when it shines, you hit it and that sends you higher.
Your item.
That gives us another couple of wishes, which are the revives. I'll take on that group of enemies here in a second. I just want to grab this sparkle down here.
Yes.
Nice.
They weren't so tough.
Alright, which one did I have on you, Karina? Oof, okay. switch them back around. I have those done. I'm curious because these two spirits use the same weapons. Alright, so as the wind spirit, he's now a nomad.
My horizons have broadened. Am I on the right track? My horizons have broadened.
I'm gonna switch and see what fan class you unlock. I think I like Dancer's outfit a little more. The Moon Charter, interesting.
Good job. I'm getting stronger day by day. Good job.
Okay, Vessel Quick. Oh, okay. Actually, I didn't look at that enough to understand how you go about doing that quickly. There had to be something that you do. Okay. Sorry about this. I just would like to actually find that tidbit that it gave us. So you'd be able to do a fire class, but right now Val's the only one that can do that because we don't have the fire vessel in the starting area, as far as we know. Alright, so I'm wondering, I'm making my way around this cliff here to a couple points of interest that we saw above. Not the menu that I was looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna put her back on Oracle for now. Oh, it's got 11 more defense for the Daybreak, but I'll keep her on the Naginata. quest marker, we might actually go do his first. This just requires a couple waves of enemies, where the first guy actually has a nemesis monster you gotta take down who is rather tough. Oh shoot. Alright, I'm gonna run. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that was a level 51 there. Definitely not something we can do. That's just out in the open. That wasn't in any runes or anything, so that took me by heavy surprise there. That'll heal them up a little bit, at least for now.
I got this.
Here we have another elemental Aerie.
What is that? Is that rock glowing?
Yeah, this is a darkness one.
Remember this place so we can return later. Let's hit Arata first.
Yeah, we need to get darkness first. So there's like two more. One looks like they're gonna be one looks like they're gonna be wood. And the other is possibly darkness, because we've seen some darkness spots here, although we do get fire. Or well, the fire vessel, which you not only need them to activate the elementites, they're also needed to go into the Aries, so although we don't get an Alm for every element, because there's only like a couple more members, from the looks of it we do find all the vessels to get all of the classes.
We're lucky we have the pools to take us so far. How long will the walk take, I wonder?
Walk in that hole, right? No thanks.
I was prepared to walk if Mila wasn't able to assist us.
Give me 1 second. So I don't necessarily have my own volume turned down all that far. Just want to grab some of the stuff sitting around here before we talk to him. Alright, I see another thing of syrup way out here in the fields. Grab this one too, as I'm just noticing more and more of it as we travel or walk around right now. Right, now we'll talk to him. His is actually not that far from where you take his quest, which is a good thing. Especially since his is also a bit of an easier one to do. There we go. Got the enemies taken out from that one. Got a core stone from them too, nice. Oh, I'm poisoned. Did not realize that. I was wondering what the heck that noise was. Very nice. Gave us a decent bit of money. Okay, we got those two there. The one up by the Luna area we can't do because that requires darkness. Let's hop on these guys again to map this out a little faster here.
You're also starting to repair.
Thanks, man. We can't let my guard down just yet. It's fine. Better prepare to be protective on the village.
Oh, right. I forgot I don't have to jump off to grab that. Alright, this could be light. Yeah, I think that one is light, so we can't do that elementite either at the moment. Oops, can't go that way. This looks like this is the ruins that are here, which is another spot with level 50 enemies. Yep. So just make your way over here running around them. You can get here without using the pools because in the demo I got up here without using them. You just gotta carefully walk around the copper knights there. We have another chest that we need to rewind time for. That gives us protection. Strengthened Fireball, Ice Smash, Spirit, Moon Rend, and Move Damage. Yeah, I'll throw that on someone for now. And actually, be good. You got Ice Smash from your one, Cyclone and Defenseless from the one class, Moon Energy from the other, and you have Moon Rend from your abilities, Arrow Ray, Moon Energy, and Protection. Okay. I don't think we can. Yeah, that's the only actual spot like that. And I'm not seeing any syrup or any other items laying around in these ruins at the moment. So head over to this corner and see what's here. Well, this looks like it's up there, which does pose a bit of a problem. move here so we can more easily map that one spot down there. Oh, okay, good. I did hit the right thing. I wasn't sure if I hit the right trigger there or not. Grab a couple of syrups there, grab that item, and we'll just continue making our way down. I might try to take out that one mushroom nemesis in the Lafayette Drifts now that we have more of it here. Okay, yeah, see, this is light. So we've seen light and darkness, and then we've even seen fire and water elementites. So I think that's all the elements. Light, dark, fire, water, and we have earth, our wind, and moon right now. So earth is the only other one we haven't seen. And we know that that Alm is gone, but we'll still get an elemental vessel for it to do stuff. Ooh. Not only does having that stronger sword actually help, but also the fact that they have a strength sigil on him right now helps, as well as that it boosts his damage. And you know what, actually? We can set you back to a ranger at this point, because you've unlocked your abilities from those. Let's see what his lance and shield class is here. I like the armor. Aegis, huh? Alright. And now that we have that, let's have him learn everything. So let's see. Howlmark, Bastion, Ice Shield, Energize. Alright, so they now have all their bonuses and all their abilities from their two classes they have unlocked right now. Alright, let's try to take out this other quest here. And then I'll work towards doing... I'll work towards seeing if we can actually complete the elemental areas that are available to us here for the moon and whatnot. It seemed to be a little too difficult to do in the demo. Let's make our way down through this archway on the path here. Didn't actually much mind her being a dancer. Yeah, that looks like a fire element type there, so we can't actually use that at the moment. mess with any of these guys grouped up, especially this one because he likes to run around a lot and knock you down, doing decent damage and keeping you from doing anything. Taking out the ads is a little bit of a better option here. Definitely use that to get a large chunk of damage off on him. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to actually do much. Yes, everyone wail on him. Oh, you can paralyze, okay. Alright. I'm trying to use the damn Luna Orb on him. Unfortunately, I'm not thinking the options right there are going to actually allow that. I'm just throwing those out once in a while when he... Throwing out a fireball tomorrow when he darts around to help get some extra damage on him. And you can see, even with having used our class strike, it didn't even drop him as far as I would have liked it to. And he's still taking quite a bit of time to finish off, as he's still darting around quite a bit and only taking like small amounts of damage here. He dove on the ground right as I shot the fireball, so I didn't even hit him with it, and I'm wasting the man. Got him. Nice. And we also got the Core Stone for him. And being a pretty high level difficult nemesis there too, we got a lot of experience for taking him down. And it also lets us turn in the one quest, which gives us even more rewards. Okay, another fairy acorn there. Actually, use one on myself for the moment. Alright, that takes care of that, aside from turning it in. And we do have the moon, yeah, the elemental area of the moon there. There's the water one, but we can't do that one at the moment. I think we've grabbed everything here, besides turning this in. But there are at least 3 or so side quests once we get into the harbor, so not going to be advancing past the demo just yet. Or the demo's area that took place. As I want to do those side quests as well too. I forgot what his one was. Purger of Evil. Now that I know how those are used, I'm curious what that one does. Shortens the duration of status effects by 50%. Oh, I have 2 strength and 2 move. Okay. In that case, I actually think I want to give you a move. So on top of their stuff, we have Fireball and Moon Rend as well. Let's hop back on these guys. I can see it there, but it is a bit of a run still. Oh, that's right. We have this space up here, but we can't do anything with it at the moment. Let's see if we can get through this time. Wow, damn those swords. Ow, what the heck? Come on. Jeez. No, we can't do this one yet. Holy crap. Frickin' wiped out 2 of us and nearly got me too. No, that one is still ridiculously frickin' hard. And it's all because those damn frickin' knights and swords have so much frickin' range and stun power. It's stupid how hard that is compared to the first 2 we did. No, work there. Unfortunately, both of those are going to be things we have to come back for later. Let me get that camera spun around there to see that. And this was the darkness one, if I recall, which we can't do yet. Can I not, like, see the previous areas? Oh, there's two more. Well, I don't think I can get those right now. Try and check out something here. Yeah, just goes back and forth. It doesn't actually let me freaking look back at anything else in the pathing there. It takes way too long because then I have to, like, go back to the start of this area, go into the falls, go to the start of the falls, go back to the drift. You have to literally travel. You can literally only travel to the entrance to an area, then run back into the previous area, and so on and so forth to move through them via the meridians. And probably the only thing I'd say could be a bit better for the moment. As I've not played too much into the game, is that it is not easy at all to fast travel between different areas. We're back here where we have to deal with that annoying frickin' ambassador. Ugh. Alright, you can't double jump inside towns. Forgot that for a moment. So let's just explore here, grabbing all of the syrup and items and any of the chests that are around at the moment. I don't want to get too close to the harbor, as that's just going to trigger the event there. I like to grab as much as I can before that. Alright, incense there. all the stuff through Rhyme Falls, the Fallow, and here are probably the same, the chests and everything. But between how not necessarily rushed, but crazy work has been, and then like playing this in Gundam Breaker, actually releasing, I don't actually remember what the items were, you know, all the chests and everything in the demo. Oh good, he caught it and ran up it. Or climbed up, essentially. That's what I was hoping for. Fortunately, I can't grab any of the quests to really finish them right now, because they'll tell me not to leave, you know, because she wants to go see the water. Nice, there's another clover. The most I might remember a clover spot here and there. And then of course we have the couple of side quests in long run that we miss out on in the demo that we don't get to see. Which we have done. Thing is just that I'm not going to trigger the events until I grab everything we can. Oh, did not notice this area before. Alright, that's the edge it looks like. Ugh. I think that was money. I didn't quite look close enough when the item popped up from that chest. I had to do something. Oh. Oh, mother, I wish I could feel the sea breeze dancing along your skin. Oh, hello there, long time no see. Do you remember me? We talked about Darnie, the famous painter, when we met in Longren. Thank you again for your help back then. My eyes are red, Hey? Sneeze coming, sorry. At least I thought I could feel my nose burning here. This is a side quest that is to hear the devil because you don't run into her in it. Because her first encounter is in Longren. Yes, I got a little teary just now, but I'll be alright. I tend to well up when I think of my mother is all. I appreciate your concern, though. You really are very kind. My mother passed away quite recently, you see. She battled a strange illness for many years. We did all we could, but we weren't able to find a cure. For her entire life, she loved Darnie's paintings. She wouldn't take her eyes off them, even in her last moments. That look on her face is what I'll always remember her by. She seemed so serene despite the pain. Give me 1 second here. Game, come on. you like click the mouse twice there, and I didn't even get to read those 2 lines. Alright, I wanted to ask you if you knew where the location in this painting might be. That was not so easily discernible, but I'm glad they give us an area to look for, an area to search for them on the map. But if you find the spot in this painting, please let me know, and I'll be right there just like last time. Behind the scenery too. Alright, let me see here. It doesn't show me the dialogue from it. That one's not too hard. It can just take a while to find all 4 of them. Alright. Oop, no. Stop. Oh my god, kid. I'm trying to find something to jump on to get up there. Oh, okay, I didn't need to really. Alright, we got the one down at the docks, but once I head down there, that's going to trigger it, so... That's why I'm not doing that just yet. Let's go talk to the Dud Bear. Okay. Let's get his chocolate, his fairy acorns, and his cups. That way we build those up. They're so damn adorable. They look like they're mice, but if you look, it actually seems like they have a mask over their eyes. I too imagine I returned to the capital as an Ulm. Actually, I don't know how to feel about it. There's Hina. The air smells so different here than at home, doesn't it? You try it, I'll take a sniff. Okay. The hairpin, which I think the hairpin is in town. So let me just... Oh no, that's on the way out of town, okay. Let's see if I can access one of these shops before triggering that scene. Oh, nope. You never had the key.
should step in before this escalates into something you can't handle.
Okay, but this is where we would buy the first sword that they gave us. And the Naginata, and the Autumn Fan, and Parry Dagger. So thankfully I don't need any of those three things because we've already found them. Now the Horn Lance they actually gave me, but I've sold that along with the Faults for that class. Interestingly, the Knocker and the Mithril Knuckle are for a class we don't have yet. Alright, we already have armor too. I forgot, like you have the 3 traveling merchant sisters that Morley knows, and you could get the weapons and armor that they would have here from them. So that you have them while going through the step. And Rime Falls. Got another chest back here. Looks like there's one behind the armor merchant here. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. Nice. Let's get this whole haunt out of the way. I'm done listening to this idiot talk. I'm sorry. Did it twice in the demo. Oh, Karina. Screw you, you ugly ass, stupid guard bastards. Oh, I forgot. Did they let me come down here? Or do I have to do that first? Nope, I can go grab that one. I think that is it, aside from the key here. Okay, I can't change her class at the moment because she's like separated from the party in some fashion or another. Oh yeah, Gold Clover, definitely worth it. Alright, here we go. Hmm. Well, now I know where we met him before, as that was part of the area that wasn't in the demo, and we know the opening that deals with him. And everyone laughs. I would too.
I was in trouble back then, so what I mean to say is, thanks. Thanks, everyone. Jeez, you see what happens when you play nice? You end up running errands for a blockheaded diplomats.
It wasn't playing nice. I was helping a friend in need. That's all. Plus, I am the soul guard. It's my duty to protect the alms from harm, both physical and reputation. I won't let anything happen to you guys.
Fine, whatever you say. All that fun business is over. We can move on.
Nope, we got a couple side quests to do still. And I really don't think even if I were to make her a dancer again that it would help us get through that. There's an awful lot of talking, Val. Right there. Now that we got all that done, we'll turn her back, make another save with, so we don't have to go through that all again. Then we'll start tackling our side quests here. Ah yes, Frozen with the interesting effect of having it more closely resemble them with their hair. Oh yeah, that one was Killer Bees. Yep, more Killer Bees. Ah yes, I remember where the ring is. up by this lighthouse, where we have the dark element interaction that we can't do just yet. Oh, we're running around. Let's see if we can find some easy bee lancers. Oh, nice. Super nice. A group of 3. Means we only have to get 1 more after this. We will not be boarding the boat immediately, thank you. Oop. Is this it? Yep. Let me just find 1 more Lancer, and then we'll do the Sahagin. Bingo. These guys, 1 more hit on you. And it should finish another side quest for us. Alright, yeah. Set that one. Alright, you're over there. Let's summon these guys to get there quickly. And we'll see where this prompt shows up for this one. That's right, we have a darkness and a light area here that we can't do yet, and we'll have to come back to. It's right around here, and I know it had that tree in it. Give me 1 second, I need to look at this picture. Annoyingly, there's like a specific spot you're supposed to stand for the prompt. pretty much there, and I pretty much have this like where we need it. It's just a matter of finding the spot for the prompt, which can be annoying. I wonder if it was actually up here. The other one was like in a ring of flowers. So I wonder if that's going to be a recurring thing where you like have to be standing in flowers or something. Just trying to get this prompt to show up on my own without having to look where to stand. There it is. Got it. Found the scene from the painting. Gosh, it makes you realize just how big the world is and how small we are. Look, you can even see the lighthouse from the painting. See the mountain range extending far beyond the cliffs? It's breathtaking, all the majesty of nature in a single view. Thank you. I think I'm going to stay here a little longer and listen as the waves lap the shore. The next step on my trip is Elistana, the capital of the deep, where I plan to sojourn for a while. If the spirits will it our paths shall cross again, then there perhaps till next time, traveler. And that is the one quest that was not in the demo. Done now. Now we just have to do the Sahagins. Flame Saber, Ice Shield. Oh yeah, defenseless. So defenseless, moon energy, and then protection would have definitely helped with that, making them take more damage and us take less. Having Flame Saber on, as you can see, hits their weakness, allows us to do more damage actually. Did we get a core stone there? I thought we did. Extra money, darn, I should have hit that first, although they were definitely before it, so. Nope, that's still freezing water. Okay, let's back down here toward the harbor. Yeah, following the path, there were more of them right there, although that is kind of far. And those might have been the 3 that I fought. we go turn in those other 3 quests, and then we'll deal with that Kraken boss yet again. Second time on the stream, third time in general for me, since I did the whole demo off stream once. That gives us Blessing of Water. And we'll check out these seeds when we finish turning these in. Alright, he gives us money. And the only reason I've been skipping past this dollar is because we've seen it in the demo. Okay. Now we'll head into here and see what we get from what these ones do. Luck Sigil raises luck, Blessing of Water, damage suffered from water elements, okay. I'll give you Blessing of Water. I'll give you luck. That'll help as actually while I am on this, thinking of this, I need to adjust them because they have Moon Energy, Defenseless, and Protection. And I should have them use items too while I'm at it. This way they'll start casting with Defenseless and Protection. I still don't think we would have been able to beat that elemental area. So we're just going to move on right now. Board the Prim. Now, just about heading past the demo territory. Outside of the starting areas leading up to it that weren't there. No, but it was very real.
Did everything change?
I suppose I never thought about it, really.
No ships or obstacles in view. Clear waters ahead. It's been smooth sailing so far. Let's hope it continues like this all the way to Ledges Bay. I'm pretty sure we have plenty of them with how many we've been finding lying around. Yep, we have about 40. We nearly have, wow. With the cups and acorns we've bought as well, we nearly have 10 cups and 20 acorns. We're one herb away from 20. In fact, if I can buy them from this guy, yeah, I'll buy one more of those. Those are quite expensive. I have 1,500 from everything, so I'll buy one of them. Falchion. Yeah, I don't have any armor at the moment that I can sell. I'm pretty sure this is Traveler Fiona. Are you going to throw up? Here, let me pet you on the back. This ship's pitching way more than I expected. Uh-oh, I think I might. Our station is Ledges Bay. Bay, the largest port city in the entire world. Oh, sorry. I meant what I said back there in the harbor. Thanks for believing in me. I'm not used to hearing people say that, but when you told everyone that you had faith in me, it felt important. I don't know. What am I saying? It's nothing. Just forget it. Poor Karina. Stay away from the bow. Far too many careless passengers have fallen overboard from there. Ah, another cat person. Interesting. The opposing palace, the infamous Aqua Orb. Elistana awaits my arrival. If I get a chance to revive my home, it's certainly not as an alm. Am I dreaming? The power to bring back mana to Aetern. If my sacrifice as an alm can do that, it's a price I'm more than willing to pay. Even if that brings back your mom and she's sad you're not there, do you realize that though? Sorry, just doing something quickly before I read that. Alright, a time when alms didn't need to offer up their souls, huh? That would mean everyone's villages were safe even without the pilgrimage to the Man Tree. What am I saying? We don't even know if the tale is real. Oh, it's very real. Best to continue on our journeys. We have a duty to fulfill after all. Karina. waves are obscuring it, but I sense something. Be ready for action at a moment's notice. I know it's not strange for this seas to roil, but this could not be normal. And we're about to head into the boss fight that was at the end of the demo here, and then finally move past it. As I imagine this is probably the end of chapter 1. Here we are back at the Kraken, everyone. Nice, and this is his weakness. Start using protection and defenseless to raise our defense and lower his. Oof. Just barely made it out of that. I'm going to use the strike the next time he sets down a tentacle there. Okay, here goes matching the boat. Unfortunately, that only did 2 hits, but they still did quite a bit of damage. Probably because he's a boss, they can't do that much. Get up! I need you to heal yourself. Did I get myself in a bit of a spot there? Whoop. Come on, guys, where is your attacks coming from when he drops it? Puts his tentacles down where he can get the crits on him. Oof, I actually didn't think I was going to get that. Alright, edging the boat again. Right. I guess that's how I have to use items to heal the others. Because I can't shortcut it. Shortcutting just heals yourself. It doesn't let you use on someone else. That's fine. And we're fine to the shortcuts like that for the thing. It didn't have shortcuts like that for trials, so it's not too hard to get used to. Ow. Alright. I need to throw one on you. Wow, we didn't do that attack before. Morley. Very nice, we got him. Now we move past the demo. Or, well, past the area the demo covered. This helps push the boat forward. Officially past the ground covered by it. So that's what the art for the Brave Blade actually looks like. We are actually using the Falchion. Well, we could use the Gladius now, because we have actually covered it. I wish I had costumes for the others too, for each of their classes. That would be interesting, but I guess not. I know you had a healing light one. There we go. Use that since those are more support classes. Like, I guess we're not quite past yet. It's after you finish talking to everyone here. It's enough by Sylphid, it seems. Sylphid saved the ship. It's great to have an elemental on our side, huh?
I tried researching the topic, but I couldn't find any leads.
I promise that I'll never let a monster like that harm you. Ever, okay? I'll protect you.
It's your job, after all.
Even if it was.
But taking this path to it's almost worse. How to protect each other by doing human nature.
I'll see you safely wherever you need to go. Won't be down.
We own the true intelligence. Fire, wind, and the moon. Cross town and streets as we travel the earth planet, capturing the Ours is the marriage with these people and the queen of the right of initiation. As she traces the sleep captures the tree of the It's a time-honored tradition, and an integral part of the pilgrimage. Other arms and memories have happened as well. New beginnings, the joy of bonded group. But after the destruction of the earth finished, there is no more to nature journey. I feel no more rest to blessings as they break up on me. Even as I think,
I had mine stepping out during Tina's dialogue here because this dialogue here is the actual part before the demo ended on you. Yep, and that was the end of chapter 1. You just kind of go through the tail end of the first chapter, it looks.
Yeah, seems I missed my chance to return that maps to Facade. The middle's still something. It's selling to pay for your travel fare. I would do that. Yeah, you don't do that. See you around. We met another robot. He's researching geology or something.
Geology? It makes sense if you know the future. The guy take that stuff seriously. Speaking of which, we must keep from getting rich. Or else our homes might end up at the future.
Probably right. Okay, listen. First we had Lil's. Then we made up Long Walk. And then we...
Well, the little fairy like party member seems more like they'd be the Alm of Wood. So I'm guessing the other one is the Alm of Water, since there isn't an Alm of Earth at this point. I don't know if there's even an Alm of like Dark and Light though. Teens, Hasar's Key. Alright, do we have, yep, right here is our Meridian. I will be right back. I gotta take care of something really quick. Just want to make sure we save there. Okay, I'm back. Let's get back into this. I've never had such a harrowing experience at sea before, but it's nothing a little retail therapy in the markets of Legus can't fix. Okay, here's Karina. Looks like we can go up that waterfall. The view from up there has got to be amazing. So you did bear in a bunch of shops here too. But I am seeing a couple points of interest that could be chests or other things. Is there like always an item where they are, or something else of possible interest? Open 100 chests already, wow. I didn't catch what was in that one, sorry guys. I saw like the achievement pop up there. And it distracted me from checking it before it disappeared. Oh, okay, here's Hina. Think about now, if I hadn't been named for All My Never, such a beautiful place. Alright, up over here, looks to be this one, yep. Apple incense, got another item on the ground there. Hopefully 3 more chests. Ah, another Niccolo coin, nice. Okay, I can see 2 more of them out there. Wow, and 2 side quests as well. Okay, that's when we go up though. Okay, let's find Morley, as I haven't talked to him yet and see what he has to say after reaching here. There you are. The road to the capital is up near the top of the waterfall. There's a lift that will take us straight to it. It's considered just in case there's a long scene going up, but it probably is going to be a decent scene after going up anyway. And we can do anything yet. Jerk. I hope I never see that guy again. How on earth did a weasel like Passar manage to become a magistrate? What do you think the capital will be like? They say that there are no other cities that can compare. I can't even imagine. Oh, Marley's kind of far ahead. Ellis Dawn isn't far from Prutter Ridge. Just follow the road. That said, though, we are going to look around for any and all possible chests. Alright, I wanted to go and take on that Nemesis Mushboom before we came over here. Well, I'll have to do it later. Hopefully he doesn't give you a really strong and useful skill when you can use those. Armor definitely important. Alright, now we should also have enough to still grab weapons as well. Pick up that candy. Oh wow, that is still not stronger than our current sword. The knuckles, which we don't have that yet. And then you got the parry dagger there still for the other one. Actually, I nearly forgot to sell all the weapons here. Gladius. Oh, right. She's using that as the oracle, so we can't sell that one yet. We can sell that. Alright. In our Dudley Duty Dudbear here. Babu Badabob. Oh, same thing. This time you have a couple cookies. I'll get those because they are actually not that much compared to other things. Look at the chocolate as well for something later. Oh, you also have some incense and some total oil. Interesting. Probably more important to save for the serums, but you can always do that later. Continue to grab any of the items laying around here. Love the gold clovers. Alright, we'll grab the quests, or well, side quests that are here too in a second. Nope, I missed an item over here, along with some syrup. Alright, I think we have most of the stuff sitting around here now, although, no, there's at least 2 more points of interest. One's actually back at the dock, surprisingly. I thought I grabbed everything there. Alright guys, we're gonna go back down briefly to grab something I missed down at the dock. Okay, it's over this way. There you are. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, that was wrong, but when I look at the map. Check the Jessica. Oh, sorry about the odd. Yep, that is it. That's all 5. Alright, so let's see what these couple of people want to ask us. What should I do? Should I hire someone to take care of them, or should I hire a bodyguard instead? Who would I even ask in either case? So you travelers, see there's this horde of quilted hoods over at Preta Ridge. And they've been attacking anybody that tries to pass through the area. I'm just a humble merchant trying to make ends meet. If I can't make it past Preta Ridge, my business will be in jeopardy. We're not the only one who will suffer. If we don't do something, none of us will be able to travel to Elistana in peace. Isn't there someone strong and brave to drive them out? Okay, that's his quest. And one more here, it looks like. Oh, you're right here by a merchant. I've heard of a strange variety of mushroom that grows near sandy beaches. It's supposed to have a peculiar aroma and an exceptional flavor. Do you know Preta Ridge? Not far from here. Well, if you spot some curious mushrooms by the water there, would you mind picking a few for me? I guess we could do that. Just hope this other one doesn't involve too much fighting either, as it seems like the Hoods is going to possibly be either a group of enemies with a strong nemesis or a at least 2-wave battle. Oh my god, Karina. Oh, Karina, you're so freaking colorful and adorable. Preta Ridge. Just in case I don't come across one soon. Oh boy, crawlers. I know I have the pools, but I'm just wanting to run around and explore a bit right now. Oh, okay, that is the one we have marked right now. Good. Right, nearly there. I'm curious to see what type of quest this is going to be. Next one I might switch to Morley and see what his is. I saw someone else use Karina's as the Oracle. I'm just curious. Right now, nearby enemies just because I'm not quite to the point where I can take things out myself, so if I can help take, if you guys can help take them out with me, it makes things a lot easier. We've got another chest right here, it looks. Ooh, a piece of chocolate, not too bad. Not quite to the point of needing those over candy just yet. Let's explore around here a little bit more. Yeah, it looks like they're up on the ledge above there. Oh, so if we head that way, what are we running into? Alright. Let's see about grabbing a couple more of these chests and locations here. Ah, another elemental area. We can give it a try. Of course, it all depends on the enemies. On what the enemies are and what levels they are, especially these frickin' swords. I'm getting sick of this crap. Maybe not. Morley's kind of down there. Nope. Freaking 3 of them we can't damn do. I don't know why the heck all of them passed. Why past the drift, all of the freaking lunar ones are so impossibly difficult with those darn knights. It is very frustrating. Oh, nice. Got a sword. Oh my god, those two. That's too much. Alright. Whose armor is this? Yours, okay. Lagged up a bit there for a second again. Nice, another clover there. I always like those for when I might need them later. I would potentially do some more on Breaker 4 after this casually on stream, but I would like to be able to watch and listen to some other stuff too, so fortunately when we end this, that'll be it for the stream. this goes into a whole different area. It's like a dried up riverbed, it looks like, because these are all mangrove trees. Interesting. And here's another area for the alm of water. There's like giant dried up starfish, yeah. Very interesting that the spot's dried up. Okay. You know, we definitely need the alm of water for that spot. Or no, we need the water vessel. I don't know what the heck I'm thinking. Because we have the alm of fire and it doesn't give us the abilities that they have. Alright. Come check out these huts here. I got a chest up on this one. Sure, we can always use those for recovery. Ring up in the sky there. We need the elemental vessel of water for that, so we can't grab those ones at the moment. Avoid finding too many more enemies down here in the water or the riverbed. Well, that's where we need to go. Grab that safe spot in front of it. Do a little bit more exploring outside to look for things. At this point, to me, looking like we're probably gonna find out what who the queen is and who the Water of Alm is. Probably most likely tomorrow. Because I'm currently feeling at the point of just running around here for the last bit of the stream. And looking for like items in the chests and everything. And of course we'll head back to the bay for a moment to turn in the one quest. Got some syrup here. Definitely worth taking the time to grab. Experience boost, alright. I'm not sure if we'll be able to take up this big enemies or not before time runs, but let's see what happens. Nice, got it. Just before the timer ran. It's always a pleasant surprise. And there is a chest right here. Oh, 2 pieces of candy from that one. Most likely tomorrow I probably will stream some more of the story in Gunbreaker 4. All I've really done today was I've done more quests, especially since the Chapter 2 quests give you the advanced parts, which allow you to upgrade the rarity of your pieces. And the rarity lets you have more abilities on your different components, which in turn gives you even more boosts to your damage and capabilities there. So right back and turn this in now. And then I think we'll just save outside here and call it for the night. Oh, good. It is you that we're looking for to turn this in. Have you taken care of those quilted hoods by any chance? Splendid. Thank you. Now I have nothing to worry about as I travel to and from the Nostala. Take this. It's a small reward for your troubles. It's not much, but I hope it helps you on your out on your journey. Alright, time to stop. Look up on new merchandise at the capital. Until we meet again. Oh, nice. We got 2,270 lucre there. Not a bad deal. Let's head back out. We'll save at that first close by Meridian. Sorry. And then I'm gonna call it. And just relax for a bit. Would have streamed earlier, but again, I had said right out of work, we went to my brother's to pay him a visit, and we were there for about 4 hours, so it was pretty late by the time we got back. It's like around 10ish. Okay, everybody, that's going to be it for this stream of Visions of Mana. We'll come back tomorrow, earlier, obviously, and continue more. We'll probably head into the town and figure out who the Queen and the Alma Water is that will be joining us. I'll have a fairly good idea from the splash and title art there. So until then, everybody, have a good day or a good night wherever you are. I'll catch you later. Goodbye.